Okay, welcome back, guys. We're going to be talking about HTML, kind of like the basics. We got our text editor and our browser open. I'm going to open up this folder. Command O, if you're on a Mac, I think Control O, to open a folder on Windows. So, we're going to hit this plus button to create a new file. So index.html is what I'm going to call it. We're going to call it index.html because index is a convention and .html is the extension. Everything after a period is an extension. HTML is for HTML files. You could also do just HTML, and it just stands for hypertext markup language. So really, I mean, you could just type anything you wanted here, save it, and then we want to take whatever's here and render it out on this browser. So you need to find the actual path to this file and put it in here. If you've got this or other things, it's really easy to just get the path, and then you're going to paste it into the browser. Hit enter, and there you go. This text is the same as this text. If we change it, say hello world or something, save it here, and then refresh it over here, it's the same text. Now, you don't want to just type out random characters and have them displayed over here. There's a structure to it. So HTML is, they call it, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, which is a form of XML. This is kind of jargon, but it'll make sense as things go on. So what you want to do, so Visual Studio Code comes with this really nice plugin called Emmet. So if I hit exclamation mark, you can see this Emmet plugin. All you have to do is hit tab, and it'll kind of create the basic structure, the very basic starting structure of an HTML document. So this here is telling whatever is reading it. This is a document. It's an XML document, but more specifically, this is saying the document type is HTML. So then you have to, here's that tree-like structure. You'll notice that there's opening and closing tags. So this one, HTML, has a closing tag here at the end. You know that it's a closing tag because it has this / right here, right before the words, right after the opening angle bracket and before the name of the tag. And then it has this, which is called an attribute, and it's really just saying that the language is English. So every HTML document should be structured so that it has this up at the top, identifying it as an HTML document, and then the entire HTML structure. So your root node is what you would call it, or your main tag is an HTML tag, and it wraps everything. Within that, you should have two different tags. You've got a head tag, which has a bunch of information that tells the browser different information. So here you've got a meta tag, and you want to use UTF-8, which is a type of character set. And these other things are things that tell the browser specific information. And then, so that's all inside the head tag. And then inside the body tag, you're going to have your content. So HTML defines the structure of your document. The head tag gives you information about what the document's what's going to be included in the document. And then the body tag is where all of the structure, the layout of the document goes. So we could actually just save this right now. And then if we come over here and refresh the page, you'll notice two things. One is that our text is gone because there is no more text inside the body. And the second is that the word document here in between these title tags have given us a title up here inside the tab. So really, HTML is pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and it just follows the same structure that we have already. You're going to have tags that look like the tags that we already have, and you're going to put them in different places in different combinations to make different stuff on the page. So a really simple one is H1. H1 is a header tag. It's a header tag, and you just put some information in the middle, some text. So if you wanted to say my first page, save that, refresh it. We got my first page, but you'll notice that the text is much bigger and it's bolded. And so if you look at this, you have an opening tag and a closing tag. Closing tag denoted by the /, and then your content in between it. This is a very simple tag, but pretty much everything follows the same format. You always want to wrap tags in other tags. So really those are the basics of HTML, and we're going to get into more complicated things as we go further, of course. If you have any feedback, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe.